What?
Cars and
Yeah,
letters.
cars and letters. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I basically was just like, I'm not looking for forgiveness. It's like, I'm just like letting you know that I'm sorry about like how I was not in a mind that I could understand or that I was willing to understand you. And I basically said that to all three of them. And like in Shane's, like I did say, I was like, you know, you're the only one this applies to, but I take full responsibility for all the shit that's gone down between me and you. Because like I think you were just like a victim of the situation for everything. Because like
Because nothing was really his fault.
nothing was really his fault, but he never made things better. Well, okay. There was one thing that was kind of his fault, I would say, but like it's also thing is like it's Shane, and so it's just like he would say that type of thing. So
I mean, I don't know. That's an excuse.
I know. I'm like, why do we give these
like,
these certain
whatever.
people like certain excuses? Like, oh, it's Danny. Just
Yeah, like, oh, is this
it's Danny.
person?
That's just Danny. Like,
see, that's what's fucked up in the world, man. Is like people are afraid to like check each other.
I know.
Like, you know, like if your friend says some like shit, you're like, wait, hold up. You know, it's kind of like if you check them on it, you make shit awkward. You don't want to do that, but
Yeah.
but you gotta do that.
You do, and like that's the thing.
That's the thing. Like you know how so you know how to say in relationships like communicate more stuff.
Mhm.
I think just in general, people have to communicate more, like be more verbal about what you want exactly. Like if someone's being an asshole, you're like, hey, bro, you're being an asshole, and it should be like they should be like, oh, right, fuck, I'm being an asshole, and then you know it's fine.
Mhm.
It's like, and that should be like with everything.
Yeah.
Like, just be more
Open
and like
communicative.
just don't be afraid to like don't hold
But
anything
like
in.
the thing is, people aren't open with themselves.
Exactly.
People like
that's hard. You gotta be open with yourself before you can be open with
and
other
like
people.
the thing is, like other people can like sometimes see like what's really going on. Like I don't want to say it, but like I feel like I can like see what's really going on,
You're
and
on
like
a different level.
yeah, I am on a different level. Like
Thank you.
my I don't.
Like you just ever think about like okay, basically you think about why you think about the world the way you do.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
I do.
do the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do I think
Why do
about
I
the
think
world
this
like
way?
this? And why am I thinking about the world
Yeah.
like this?
And I study these like philosophy and sociology and psychology to find answers like for myself, and like it is a little bit obsessive, but like while I lose myself in research, like I'm learning and developing these like analytical skills, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it does get my mind off of like the situation, because like I'm like
Yeah.
learning and engaging with something, and then like later like intermittently like I'll read something and I'll like identify it, because obviously anything you do like you'll have to identify it and be like, okay, yeah, that's exactly it. But the thing about like studying philosophy and trying to apply philosophy, it's like there's so many different ways you could apply philosophy. And like I even started talking to my therapist about philosophy. I was like, so I think I'm an existentialist. And she's like, okay.
What's that?
So an existentialist is like, they believe in free will. It's like, they believe everybody has the choice to be who they are or to choose what they do, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it talks about a little bit about her like environment versus hereditary, but like okay, right before I read the section about existentialism, I read the section about like determinism, which is like, and hard determinism, which is every action has a cause in the world, so every choice has a cause, and it is incompatible with the concept of free will. So it says, like, basically it's an illusion.
Free will is an
Yeah,
illusion.
and like they would say the perfect observer can would predict a person's like choices based on the past and the environment.
Yeah.
And like yeah, I used to I used to identify that with back in like when I was 18.
High school.
Yeah, when I was
When you're
young.
edgy, when you're edgy.
When I was edgy, when I was like, we don't have choice.
You're dyeing your hair red and shit.
I'm still dyeing my hair red. It is red. I was watching a video on my camera of me doing my solo on stage today, which I had to do my lighting rehearsal after talking to my teacher and crying, and her like, she kind of left angrily, I feel like, but I'm just like, so I was like kind of crying throughout my entire rehearsal working with my other teacher, and then like me and after rehearsal, me and that other teacher had like a heart to heart and talk, and like I was just like, I hate that internally. I was like, I hate that I have to do this, but I have nobody else to talk to right now, and like I need to lay it all out there. And just
what was her reaction?
She was like, it sounds really complicated. She's like, I love you both.
Yeah, like she low key didn't want to deal with it. She
yeah.
was like,
She was like, I understand. Like I've been there where like you're angry about like all this love and like friendship and everything, and like she's like, but she did tell me, she's like, she was like, at least you're intellectual enough to be honest and with yourself, because I was just like, no. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm realizing, like, I knew it was wrong, but, like, and then she's like, there you go, at least you're honest, and I'm like, oh, there was, like, a second part, but, like, we can stop there, too, but, yeah, I'm like, honestly, if posting bad shit on social media and subtweeting is the worst behavior I have, like, it's really not that bad.
Not because you'd be a cyberbully, and those don't exist. So, they're not real.
You can literally, like, yes, those words are out there, but you can turn off the phone.
Like, you have the choice to, like, believe.
Yes, and tension in the concert. Yeah, there's obviously going to be tension in the concert because I can't deal with her. Just me being in the room with her, like,
watch you be really tense when you walk in or when you guys see each
oh
other.
no, like I'm like completely over. I'm not over everything, but like I'm just zero fucks. I'm just like, I'm going to dance because I'm a great dancer, and like I know I'm in the right, and I know I can defend myself with like social media because I know I can argue. Well,
you'll think about it.
I'll think about it. But I know there's an argument to like.
Because you didn't use a picture or a name, so that'd be an argument. Like, you could be talking about anybody.
I could. I even said that at the beginning. I was like, are you sure I was tweeting about her? And then like, because the thing about those tweets that she pulled up, those were all tweets that like were random thoughts that I just threw out there. Like, when I get random terrible thoughts, I use my Twitter as the trash bag to throw them into. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, the only difference is you have a platform to.
And like I like that
into,
because like I feel like it makes me a bad person, and in this situation, I need to do something to like deserve the stuff that has happened to me. It's weird. It's fucked up.
That's what comes with being a person.
Yeah, but like I'm like, because I think about it, I'm like, there was no time where any of that should have happened to me. Like, no reason. Like, maybe I should have been stronger. Maybe I should have like communicated more.
You didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, like it just happened.
I've never like
it just
liked
happened.
somebody like that, and I had never dealt with like.
That's what I'm saying. Like you didn't know. Like they do say, it comes out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. And for you, like at that point in your life, before you were like never, you're like never, right?
Yeah.
I'm a girl, old, whatever, alone, and then friggin'.
I'm back to that.
Yeah, and then you started hooking up with Chris, and then it was like, You had you had an experience. Like, through all that, you were living through an experience
I had an experience.
that you didn't have before.
Yeah.
So like, but you're gonna have more because you're still hella young. So you're gonna have more.
I know, I'm like, I thought maybe I could be special and just get through life with maybe minimum sadness, but like if the sadness is starting now, like I'm just gonna have a tough life. Like, let's accept this.
I've gotten to that point where I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna live like, accept everything and everyone for what it is.
Yeah.
And like, just, you know, like just don't be afraid. Like I'm not afraid to lose control.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not in control of something, I don't throw a fit. I'm not like afraid. You know? But I was gonna point to some other shit. In general, how life could be like that.
Here's the thing.
Shit like that.
Through all of this situation, I'm still not regretful towards anything that between me and Ashley that happened. I'm like, I still feel clear about that.
Like you're still standing.
I'm still standing firm on my belief. Also, so this guy recently slid into my DMs on Instagram, and like, I don't know if it was just like the day. I think it was like the day I just had a really long break, so I happened to like continue the conversation because he replied to something on my story because I was wearing a bunch of unitards.
Okay.
And like, so he was like, where do you even find these? And then like, I was like, who? Then I looked at his profile and like, who is this kid? One person I know follows him. It's a girl that I danced who danced with me on high school dance team. And I'm just like, I don't know you. But then like, he keeps talking.
He's on the dance team?
No, he was followed by a girl that I danced with in high school.
Oh, so he's from Norca?
Yes. So, I haven't talked to her in 5 years. And then like, I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. He just followed me one day. But it's like, it's cool. Like, it's not that weird. But it's just like, interesting. Because you know it's obvious when like guys are sliding into your DMs. I'm just like, okay. And then, but it was like, so he like brought her up and I'm just like, I haven't, and he's like, you're friends with like this person, right? And I'm like, yeah, like I haven't talked to her in 5 years. I was friends with her. But like, he eventually asked for my number, and then I was like, I don't give out my number, but like, damn. I did give him my Snapchat because I was like, I like the attention, honestly. It's like,
then just give him your number, because you'll get text messages.
No, because the text messages are for like actual things that matter. This is just like,
damn. So you got like all your fuck boys in your Snapchat. Just, like, all like that.
Yeah.
That's tight.
I'm growing my audience. True. That's how you think of everything as a growth.
Or you're like, what if I went on a Tinder date and I just told her, hey, can you follow my YouTube channel? Like all of them. You just go on a whole bunch of them and ask all of them to follow your YouTube channel, and that's how you'll get subscribers.
Yeah.
And then they'll watch, no doubt. They'll be like, like, all right. So there's something here, something